Welcome to this channel. I hope this video finds you well. What I'm about to share with you today is very important. I want to show you how to manage your running trades, and this will make you to have more wins than losses. So without any waste of time, let's move on. Let's begin like this. Whenever you place a trade, there are four things that are likely to happen. The first thing, that trade can just move straight and take you out in loss. Okay, and there's nothing we can do about that. The second thing, that trade can take you into profit, but then spike back or move back and take you out into loss. The third thing that can happen, that trade can hang around for a while, hang around, play around with your emotions, but then end up taking you out in profit or sometimes in loss. The last thing that can also happen, even though it doesn't happen most of the time, that trade can just spike into profit and get you celebrating. All right, now here is the thing. Most of the time, whenever we get this type of trades, we usually lose everything. Even in this case, this type of trade, we usually lose most of the time whenever we get such trades, and that is not good. Today I want to share with you information that will make you to always win this type of trades. Whenever you get any of these type of trades, you are going to end up in profit, or at least you'll be taken out in break even and you will have nothing to lose, and you are only going to lose this type of trades. So if you are interested in this, please press the like button and subscribe if you have not done so, because I usually bring helpful information for traders. All right, so let's proceed. Now we have our three trades. Remember, we got rid of this first one whereby the trade just moved straight and hit stop loss. There's nothing we can do about this. It happens and we have to accept and move on. Okay, for any of these trades, you are going to use the same principle to make sure that it doesn't take you out in loss. Here is what you can do. Make it a habit that whenever you take a trade, you take 2 trades per signal. Okay, so whenever you take a trade, you are going to take 2 trades per signal. After placing the trade, you have to mark a level of something like a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. Okay, you don't have to be very strict or very specific. You can use your naked eye to mark such a point. So right here you can almost tell that this distance right here is almost the same as this distance. So this is somewhat like a 1-to-1. After placing the trades right here, you use the same stop loss, same take profit. But then once price starts moving and price moves in your direction, the moment price crosses your risk to reward ratio of 1, you close the first trade and you remain with 1 trade. Okay, now the reason why you do this is because whatever happens to the remaining trade, even if that trade is to come back and take you out in loss, it is going to only cancel the profit that you have already booked, and you are going to remain at break even. You will have nothing to lose. Let's say even right here you placed the trade, and remember right here it is where price moves into profit, come back and play around with your emotions. Sometimes when we see price coming back to this region, we end up closing the trade, trying to make sure that we don't lose, but then we end up losing an opportunity that we would have whereby we win this trade. The first time this trade moves into profit and crosses your risk to reward ratio of 1, you can close this trade and have the remaining trade, and whatever this trade does, it will not affect your emotions. It will not affect your emotions. Instead, by the time it hits your take profit, you will win this trade and you will win the small profits that you had right here. Finally, you have the trade that usually spikes right into profit. Now for this trade, you keep the rules. Once price is above your risk to reward ratio of 1, you close one trade and you leave the remaining trade to go and hit your take profit. So in all these cases, you will not lose anything. Instead, you will have small profits. So only in this case you are going to be taken out at break even. In this case, you are going to have one winning trade and you are also going to have these small profits. Same with this trade. So all these cases you are going to have winning trades. And let me say that I'll be bringing in more people to my signal group because I see that I have started being more profitable. These were today's signals. I'm going to check how things turned out, and what you can observe right here, these are my trades. Whenever I take a trade, I just started applying this principle. I take more than one trade, okay? GBP USD, GBP USD, GBP JPY, GBP JPY, USD CAD, USD CAD. So you can tell that I am showing you something that I am also doing and it works for me. And if it works for me, it can work for you too. If you want to be in that group, please use this number and contact me on my WhatsApp. Don't use any other links that you find anywhere, lest you get scammed. Alright, I wish you the best. Much love.